Talk It Out Tuesday. So excited, man. Y'all please help me welcome licensed professional counselor Yanetta Spring. Yanetta, good morning.
One time.
Good morning. Hey, Rickey, how you doing?
Man, I'm blessed this morning. You know, it's a new month, so, you know, a lot of stuff going on. And I know that, what is this, August the 3rd? So I know that you have a new mental health theme because you always come with a theme every month. And for the month of August, what are you going to be focusing on?
Yeah, so our focus for August is August alignment. So we're focused on alignment and ways to know if you're out of alignment and how to get your mental health back on track.
Right. So just like your car needs alignment, your mental health needs alignment also. Right.
Absolutely. And alignment, like you said, like your car needs alignment, is basically that positioning of agreement, right? It's an alliance with yourself. Okay. So when you are in alignment, you have an alliance with yourself, and you not only have your best interests at heart, but your behavior reflects this as well. Okay. So when we think of alignment as it relates to mental health, we're really simply getting back to the basics, right? Almost like starting from scratch. One thing as therapists that we explore initially to gauge the quality, of our clients' mental health is our clients' eating, sleeping, activity, mood, interpersonal interactions, right? So if you're out of alignment, you may have some irregularities in these areas, right? So really being able to explore the basics. You're eating. Are you eating enough? Are you eating too much? Are you sleeping enough? Are you sleeping too much? How's your activity? Are you lethargic? Is your mood stable, or does it fluctuate? Are you easily irritated? What is the quality of your relationships? Are your relationships healthy? Are your relationships toxic? So all of these things can seem really basic, but they're very important when you're looking at the quality of your mental health, right? Because I think sometimes we can make mental health really complicated, and it doesn't always have to be in some cases, right? So a foundational way to improve our mental health is really to ensure that we're doing these foundational things, right? Eating, sleeping, activity, having healthy relationships. And mental illness can make it difficult to do these things, granted, right? But I think it's important to address these areas and make adjustments and get into alignment if we can. All right. So do y'all notice that there's a difference in your mental health, or there's a decline in your mental health if you aren't doing these basic things?
Right. You asking go ahead, Maria.
No, I was just saying I do. This is just all me. I love everything that you're saying. I think that sleep is a really big one for me because I know it affects my mood and also like my creativity, my interactions with other people, which really impacts the quality of those interactions and my overall relationships with them. So I love everything you're saying.
Yep. So true. Sleep is so important, And I think sometimes when we think of alignment, we think of operate or change. We think of operating in extremes. And we don't always have to do something drastic to get into alignment. We don't have to uproot our entire life, or we don't have to cut everybody off. It could be necessary if safety is an issue. But research supports that drastic change does not equal lasting change. Okay? So I'll say that again. Drastic change does not equal lasting change. So drastic change can literally shock our nervous system. And one thing that I found is that a confused brain won't change, and a confused brain can't heal. So we really have to make change and alignment really simple in order to retain it, right? Because one issue with drastic change is we didn't give ourselves the opportunity to adjust, right, and to adapt to these new changes in environments. So we're not prepared. We don't have the tools to navigate this new territory. And this is why therapy is so important, because therapy provides us with the tools to navigate change, right? So it doesn't only help us change, but then it tells us what to do once things change, right? So it's not just about changing. Sometimes it's about having the tools so that we can sustain those changes and navigate it. So one thing that I'm inviting all the listeners to do is think about a tiny change that you can make to get into alignment, right? A small adjustment. What are some small things you can do to improve the quality of your mental health? If you're not ready to go to therapy, it's okay. Follow a therapist maybe on social media. We're not trying to replace therapy. We're just trying to get you there. So listen to this segment, listen to a podcast, read a blog post, right? Get familiar with the idea of therapy just to move you closer to getting to that point.
Man, I'm a little nervous right now.
Why?
You nervous? Why?
Yeah, because one nut out there going to take their car to a therapist instead of taking them to Express Oil Change or Goodyear to get these tires aligned. Thank you so much for coming on the show this morning, man. It's Talking Out Tuesday. Council Spring, can you let it, excuse me, this is a real concern. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Yeah, so you can find me on springforthcounseling.org. Follow me on my social media, Springforth Counseling. Text the word spring to 55444 for resources, or you can follow my YouTube page, Yanetta Spring.